12th flag is Ronnie to throw first. Game on.
Nice marker. Not enough dip.
100.
Just the right dip.
Yeah, perfect example there of how Baxter stacks. But he stacks from the top downwards. You can see then the third dart from Smith thrown very quickly. Probably down to the sweat again in his eyes.
95.
Interesting point when you're this far down. You could do without having to throw your darts out a bit faster, because the third one is going to be seen as through a glass darkly because of sweat in the eyeballs.
Again, his third dart is off target, and that has been the way Dennis Smith's game's gone. Third dart, and you can't help to think that we keep mentioning it, but it is so hot up there, and it really has affected Smithy.
Coming up next from Stoke-on-Trent, two greats of the game. Andy Hamilton, a publican, against Adrian Lewis, Phil Taylor's protege. And then, 13 times world champion, against the man who often gets a drop on him, Johnny Part. That will be brilliant.
Yeah, Part and Taylor, the two most experienced players on the circuit. They've done it a few times, and they've still got a few years left in them as well, which is a little bit bad for everybody else.
There he goes again. I think you're right. I think any kind of material, gauze, cotton wool, any kind of dish rag even would have helped throughout this.
Yeah,
he looks as though he's melting.
Yeah, you can see the speed that he's throwing, and he doesn't look. I don't know if he's wanted, said to the rush there. I think he wants a break, a bit of heat exhaustion perhaps there from Smithy.
Yes. Last time we saw this on Sky Sports, it was Andy Fordham. Andy Fordham at 5-2 against Taylor in the big match at Circus Tavern was in this kind of distress. It's now distress, folks.
100.
And as Rod picked up, it is actually physically affecting him. The third dart's going nowhere near where he wants. Usually with all this water in the eyes, stinging. 2/18 for Ronnie to go to the hill. That's one away from the match. One away from the match. And Dennis has disappeared. We are having a break thanks to immense sweat problems by Smithy. Baxter leads by 9 chokes to 3.
And it was a heck of a contest. Part winning on that occasion. And you can hear by the noise that Dennis Smith really is suffering. Has made his way back onto stage. As he recovers from this rapidly, it's really taken it out of him. Let's head back to commentators, Rod and Sid.
Well, here we go. He's got a rousing reception for what could be a mere formality. One feels the last knock-ins of the game could be here. He's in distress. The sweat is not only taken out of him hydration-wise, but it's also getting into his eyes, as Rod's pointed out. And at the moment, Baxter sitting on a 92 average, could well sew it up here. You see, it's as cool and clean as a whistle.
Yeah, I think the pride of Dennis Smith has come back on stage just to finish this last leg, and you can see the speed he's getting to the hockey and throwing the speed of his darts, that he just wants to get on with it.
100.
Well, best 6 darts he's thrown in the last 4 legs, because it has been a Rio Grande sweat into his eyes, particularly on his pitching of the last dart. But Ronnie, metronomic, could well sew this up 1 or 2 legs.
Yeah, and to all the viewers at home, Sid, that are wondering why we don't have air conditioning on the stage, it's because it blows the darts off, and the players can't use their natural throws. They have to try and throw the dart harder, which is what the problem is.
Good point. Absolutely good point.
60.
Sky John.
26. Dennis, you require 141.
Well, Smithy wants 141 here. Ironic, he's come out just to get rid of the game, and he's actually starting to hit the treble 20.
91.
Well, I think he found something big and fluffy, and I don't mean a teddy bear. I think he's mopped down now. It's certainly in better nick than we thought he'd come out from that short break
60.
that he called.
Dennis, you require
Yeah, Dennis
50.
here, wanting 50. Probably going to go 18 for double 16. Double 16 for 9-4. And he's probably thinking to himself, I don't want to do this because I just want to get off the stage and get pulled down.
Well, I hate to disagree with you. I think it's a little more theatrical. I think he wants to end with a bit of a flourish. I think somehow he's staunched the sweating and he's racing to the hockey. I think, Rod, he wants to save a bit of face with a couple of, 14 darters. Because there's no way Baxter is going to lose this, I don't think.
Well, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. You know, it looked like he'd given up. And he's now throwing great darts.
We've just had it written down, handed in to me. His quote is this: I have never given up on a match in my life, be it Super League, World Championship or pub. I am not going to give up tonight. I echo his spirit.
41.
Well, good on him. The other time we mentioned it was Andy Fordham in the challenge match against Taylor, and he was too far gone to get back on the stage. But
92.
fair play to Smithy. He's in there and he's going to grind it out.
Yeah, that got bad. That got Andy had asthmatic seizure in the chest and couldn't continue from 5-2 against Taylor. In that
60.
one.
Ronnie, you require 170.
Yeah, Baxter now just needs to set this up. He don't really need to take it out, but he will have a shot at it. We'll go for bullseye.
105.
Handy shot there. Got to pressure up now, Smithy. And if you're just coming in, those eyes were actually red-rimmed with sweat
60.
and irritation. 4 legs to go.
65.
So I had to take the break. 7-4 for the match to sew it up 2-4s.
61.
Well, Baxter, I wish that had gone in. Smithy, though, needs at least 6 darts from 200. Just be looking to set it up. I don't think he's over bothered about hitting the treble. To be quite honest, he just wants to get off. And what he's got to do when he gets off is get cold.
Absolutely double one for Baxter. There we go then. Dennis Smith, sweating cobs, hit his hands and his eyes. Ronnie does the business eventually after a brave gesture at the end by Ronnie. Ronnie gets through then. He's into the mix.